We're cooking another dessert with Cindy this morning. This is the second one. You had previously someone email you saying that they wanted a healthy dessert, and so we're sticking with the sweetness and cooking with bananas this morning.
And have you noticed that like we're keeping the whole fruit thing going?
Oh yeah, fruit I know is very important to you.
You know, let's integrate it in. That way we're not adding in all the sugar for dessert, and you can really enjoy the the different seasons.
And I have to tell you, what you're making this morning is very unique.
It is. So we went to Thailand. It's been about a year and a half ago, and I did a 4-hour cooking class, and this was one of the things that I learned how to make. And it's super easy, and it tastes fantastic. And what it is, it's cooked bananas and coconut milk. And they use coconut milk for everything over there. Yes. So what's so cool about this is palm sugar. Most people have never even heard of palm sugar.
I hadn't.
We actually got to make it. So we had like these big stirs, and we were making it, and there's bees flying around everywhere. And they don't bother you, but it's just a really neat process. And so when we got back, the little Asian market on Cottage Hill, right next to Demetropolis. I don't want to call their name wrong, but they're great. They have everything that you need, and they actually carry palm sugar. And you can use palm sugar in a lot of desserts, and it's healthier for you. And it's just not those refined sugars that you don't want to be processed in your body.
Very could. So you could you eat this not only as a dessert, but maybe for a breakfast?
You could do it anytime, Chastity.
I'm thinking like in the next couple of minutes, I need some breakfast this morning, so this would be great for that.
Yes.
Getting my fruit, getting a little bit of sugar as well.
That's exactly right.
But it's not that bad.
That's right.
All right, so you've been slicing up bananas here this morning.
I did, and they kind of taught me, like how to different cuts of fruits and vegetables, making little, flowers. But this one, you're just going to slice it right down the middle, and you want to make sure that you get not too ripe bananas. I mean, they need to be still a little bit green. And then you slice it right down the middle, and then you peel it out. And
if they didn't do slices like this of the bananas, can they cut it in any way?
They can, but for presentation-wise, it's going to look better if it's sliced like this. And actually, that way you can kind of portion out the servings as well. Like if you're feeding maybe 4 people for
and I see you have some about to get started here cooking. Do they need to heat it up before?
Yep. We're actually going to go ahead and turn it on, maybe. And we're just going to do medium heat and just melt the sugar down. As you can tell, the palm sugar here, it's almost like the coconut oil temperature of the room actually, kind of shows how
its consistency.
How easy it is to scoop out. So, but it is really easy, and we're just going to, as soon as this warms up, we're going to throw the bananas in and then pour coconut milk on it.
Very cool, and Joe will do that coming up in the next cooking segment. A great little dessert for your kiddos, a great breakfast for you if you're getting up in the morning. So we're going to get going on this coming up in the next cooking segment.
Back in the kitchen with Cindy Ross and Bodies by Cindy, and I got to be honest, I kind of was doing something else during the first cooking segment, and I come over here and I see all this stuff I'm unfamiliar with: palm sugar, coconut milk, all this kind of good stuff. What are we working on today?
Well, I learned this in Thailand. I did a cooking class, and this was one of the desserts that I got to make. And so I feel like I'm bringing a little piece of Thailand back here and sharing it with everyone. And eating over there was really healthy, and vegetables and fruits were just everywhere, and it was super easy. Yeah, it really was. And so this was one of the desserts, and actually I've made it for a few dinner parties, and it's always a success. Everybody loves it.
Good for you. Hey, you want to mention too, we're using this, but this is not a traditional Thai cooking dish right here.
For the whole experience, I would definitely recommend cooking in a wok.
Okay.
And you can always grab those at Mobile Fixture. They have all different sizes. I have a pretty large one that I make like my chicken stir fry in, but this one's always perfect size for dessert.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so we're adding some nanners in there, getting your potassium.
That's right.
Now, what are we calling this dish exactly?
It is cooked bananas in coconut milk.
Cooked bananas in coconut milk, and it is always it's 100% success rate at parties.
It is, and the palm sugar is already melted in here. So over about medium heat, and just letting it melt, and then mix the bananas up. And you want to just start up for maybe about a minute or two, and then we're just going to pour the coconut milk in, and that's it.
Now, why do we want to use palm sugar? What's the advantage?
It is actually one of the most healthiest sugars that you can actually use.
Very cool. You know, how come we never got you never asked us to do Studio 10 live in Thailand?
I think we should do it.
We should do that. We could do this cooking segment there or just another one.
This year is Vietnam.
Yeah.
You want to come?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. I'm sure I can learn something cool to cook there.
No doubt about that. All right, well, we are cooking this, and this is very cool in our kitchen this morning, and we will be back to finish it up in just a little bit.
We're finishing up our dessert, breakfast, sweet stuff.
Whatever.
Whatever you'd like to call it this morning, it's going to be good. We're cooking with bananas. And just in case everybody missed the first two cooking segments, Cindy, let's talk about what we're making this morning.
This is a recipe that I'm actually bringing back from Thailand. I learned how to make cooked bananas in coconut milk. Coconut milk is a staple over there. They use it in a lot of their recipes. And palm sugar. It's one of the most natural sugars that you actually can have.
And you can buy the palm sugar here in our area.
Yeah, actually, I picked it up at the Asian market, Saigon market, over at Cottachil by Demetropolis. They have everything that you need. I was actually really impressed when I walked in there. They had so many of the varieties, and I had all my little recipes that I came back with, and I was able to find everything.
And you said that this can it can be used for a lot of different things.
Oh yeah, any dessert you can use palm sugar.
Very cool. All right, and that's what we're making this morning, and we've got the bananas and everything else all mixed together, and it's just about done.
It is done. So what we're gonna do.
What's the best way to eat this, with a spoon?
A spoon or a fork is fine. Okay. And I got your little serving right here.
And if you missed it, just recently she also did a cobbler for us that was also a healthier version of the cobbler. She made it with some mixed berries, and it was really good. So if you want to check out that online, you can, as well as to go along with this recipe.
And these recipes are super easy. I mean, literally it takes maybe 5 minutes to make this recipe. And again, the berry cobbler was the most time was in the oven baking. I mean, so they're super easy. So there's no reason not to have a healthy dessert added on to any meal.
Well, they had a close-up of the bowl, and I just took it out of that shot, so I apologize to Joe, our photographer right there. I can't wait to try this. It's so unique. And again, guys, check out that recipe on fox10tv.com under the Studio 10 tab. And real quick, while I'm taking a bite, Cindy, you also have a lot of stuff going online at Bodies by Cindy.
Yeah, you know what? We've been working on it for about a year, and it's really step-by-step instruction of what to do when you go to the gym, working the equipment, different workouts, super easy stuff. But we're taking it online videos, and so it's going to be an addition to our clients that they get for free when they sign up with us.
Cindy, this is absolutely wonderful. Be sure to check out the recipe. Also check out Cindy at Bodies by Cindy. She can get you in shape, I promise.
And this one is in the cookbook as well.
Very cool. All right, I'm going to get to eating. You get to making it on your own.